Hi everyone! Welcome back to Mom and Me Beauty. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be going over our gotta have it's and don't buy it's for the month of July. If you're new here, please consider subscribing by hitting that subscribe button down below and then the little bell that is right next to it so you're notified every time we upload a new video. Welcome to all of our new subscribers, and without further ado, let's get started. So we call this first section Gotta Have It. These are products that we absolutely have been loving for the month of July, and I'll start off with my first one. So my very first Gotta Have It for the month of July is the L'Oreal Infallible Longwear Shaping Stick. Now, not too long ago, I did a video where I compared 3 different drugstore foundation sticks. If you're interested in that video, I will link that up here in the cards for you and then in the description box below. This foundation stick is fantastic. This is what I've been reaching for on days that I don't have to go to work, but like I still have to leave the house and run errands and whatever, so it's like a quick makeup day or a quicker makeup day. This lasts for a good straight 6 to 8 hours without needing to be touched up. It keeps my oils for those 6 to 8 hours fairly at bay, if you will. If I have to touch up after 8 hours, it's really easy. I just have to blot, maybe a little powder, usually not though, and then it looks like I just applied it. The foundation stick is fantastic. It's very pigmented, goes on really easy, blends in fantastic. Like, I can't say enough about it. So, and bonus, it's very affordable. They've got quite a few colors in their range, not as many as the Maybelline and the Makeup Revolution, which are the other 2 brands that I tested, but still has a good color range, I think. Check it out.
Now on to mine, and I have talked about this in another Gotta Have It's before, but I used it again today on my eyes, and I was like, why did I forget to use this for so long? So this is my Too Faced Natural Matte Eye Palette. All of the eyeshadows in here are matte, and they are on the more neutral brownish side, and that's my favorite type of eyeshadow. I love just the simple 2 or 3 eyeshadow looks like you could just throw on and be out the door and have a little mascara on, and it'll look like you used a million different shades. And that's exactly what this palette can do for you. Now, it smells. It smells
so good.
I just...
Chocolate. It just smells like chocolate.
It said on the description that it's supposed to be like coconut vanilla, but whatever it is.
It smells like chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did come out with other palettes in their collection. They came out with the Natural Face and the Natural Eyes palette. I do have to say though, if you already have the Natural Love palette from last year, you might not even need this. Even if you have the Chocolate Bar palette, it really does have the same shades, just they're all matte.
My next Gotta Have It for the month of July is something that I really haven't had for a while, like maybe a week, but oh my goodness. And I have to say that L'Oreal is killing it for me this month because 3 of my Gotta Have It's are L'Oreal. So this is from L'Oreal. This is their new True Match Super-Blendable Multi-Use Concealer Corrector. Yeah. Anyways, I'm in the shade C1 Pale, Fair, beg your pardon, C1 Fair. This stuff is such a good concealer. Oh my goodness, guys. I know I've been raving about the Catrice concealer that I've been using for months and months and months, and also the Tarte Shape Tape, but I kind of feel guilty because I've been raving so much about this, and then I went ahead and tried this, and now I love this even more than the other 2. I'm sorry, guys. I really, truly am. I know I've been raving about those other 2, but this is so good. It's got a sponge tip applicator, so what you do is you crank up the bottom to get the product into the tip, and then you can apply it wherever you need to and blend it in. This not only, in my opinion, it not only color corrects my dark circles, but it gives me the coverage that I need to cover up those dark circles. With the Catrice concealer that I've been using, I have to use a color corrector first and then use that concealer. This, I don't have to use a color concealer, or color corrector, beg your pardon. So I've been absolutely loving this. Oh, it is so good. It gives so much coverage, it's so pigmented. I think a couple other YouTubers have been comparing it to the Tarte Shape or even saying that's a little bit better. In my opinion, I feel like this is much better than the Tarte Shape Tape, and it's much more affordable. So, L'Oreal, you are just rocking it this month.
Another eyeshadow palette that I've been loving this month is the CoverGirl Trunaked Peach Punch eyeshadow palette. Now, they came out with 2 scented palettes. This one is scented like peach. The other one is truly, it smells like chocolate. Now, I'm pretty sure they tried to dupe off Too Faced, which I've accepted by now. I am in the process of trying out the chocolate one. The chocolate one is a lot darker.
A lot of dark shades.
It's a dark palette.
We did a video on that as well. I'll link that up in the cards here for you and in the description bar below if you'd like to see those 2 palettes that we covered.
So I was playing with makeup one day and I thought, hey, let me just grab my Too Faced Sweet Peach and compare the 2. This could be Too Faced's travel size Sweet Peach palette. It's got a lot of the same shades. Some of them aren't exactly on point and they don't have all the shades in here, but this is pretty darn close. It's really good and the smell is just, it smells exactly like the Too Faced palette.
Alright, so I'm going to finish out my L'Oreal Gotta Have It's, and then I've got 2 more after that. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I haven't had this for very long this month too, but oh my goodness, it has, like, I won't even touch my other bronzers and contour powders. I won't even touch them, it is that good. The pan is humongous. It is the palest shade that they have in the line. This is number 1 light. It does have a slight shimmer in it, and guys, take my word on it, I am one of those people who likes to have a matte contour or bronzer and a matte blush, and then use the highlight to highlight. I don't like to have any sort of shimmer in my blush or my contour. This does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it is so incredibly subtle that I really can't tell unless I'm in bright sunlight, and even then it looks completely natural. Like, the shimmer in it is that microfine. It is that subtle, I guess is the only other word I can think of. There isn't really any smell to it, which kind of surprised me because it's very popular for a lot of brands to make their bronzers smell like coconut or smell like chocolate or some sort of tropical scent to it. That I don't mind because the product is so good. I would be shocked if I don't hit pan on this. Oh, I just love it. It gives me such a natural bronze color. It's not too orange, it's not too cool toned, like gray toned. It just is a perfect match for my skin tone. They have 2 more in this line, one for medium and one for a darker skin tone, so check it out if you're looking for a new bronzer. It's very affordable. You get so much product for your money, and it just looks all natural.
So my next product is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stepping Out. Now, we got this in our Ipsy bag for the month, and I thought, hey, why don't I take it to camp with me? And I put this on and I'm like, this is not that bad. I do have to say, in the tube it looks very, very light. When you take the applicator out and put it on your lips, it is a lot darker than appears. So that is one thing, like, I'd have to say that I don't like about it. It dries down completely matte. It lasts for a decent amount of time. I didn't get to try it out for like a full day span. I only had it on for about a few hours. But it lasts a long time, and it's very difficult to take off.
My last 2 Gotta Have It's for the month of July are items that I have talked about before and have appeared in previous Gotta Have It's, Don't Buy It's. So bear with me. I just love them so much that there has not been a product to beat it in the last 2 years that we've been on YouTube. I'm going to start with the LA Colors Matte Eyeshadow Single in the color Whisper. This is now my second single that I have hit pan on, and I now have to move to my third one. The affordability of these things is ridiculous. I picked these up for 50 cents each at Dollar General. This is the best base for my eyeshadows that I have ever tried, ever. It locks in my primer. It allows for any color that I put on top of it to just blend right in. It's almost an exact match for my natural skin tone. It's just so good, and it's so incredibly pigmented. Yeah, like that's the other thing. I really only have to do like one swipe with my brush and then apply it to my lid and my brow bone, and I'm good to go. On days that I don't even want to wear eyeshadow, sometimes that's what I do just to cancel out the natural pigmentation on my lids and to kind of even everything out. I'll just use this. Oh, it's so good and so affordable. Like, I can't believe it. 50 cents, and there's been nothing to beat it. So, I'm getting so excited about this. I can't get the words out. But anyways, check it out. Dollar General. They had it on a little end cap. See if you can find yourself a nice little single.
So my last gotta have it is the Impressions Vanity Company mirror. Now I got this from our local
Marshalls.
From Marshall's TJ Maxx, and it is absolutely wonderful. It has a tray in the bottom to, you know, hold maybe a lipstick or earrings or whatever you want to put in there. And you also can
right there.
And you also can swivel it up and down, and you can touch the light on. And it is LED. It's just great. The only downside to this is that it is not a zoom-in mirror, and it does take 4 AA batteries. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping and you see this out on your shelves. Now, would I say I would use this for, you know, putting on a full face makeup? Probably not, because when I'm putting on foundation, I need to see the finer details of my face with a zoom-in mirror. But otherwise, if I'm just applying eyeshadow or maybe a highlighter and lipstick, I can definitely use this. So, great mirror.
And my last gotta have it for the month of July is another product, like I said, I've been talking about and raving about before. It's the Real Techniques number 200 brush. This is in their Essential Metal line, I think. I will have all the information down in the description bar for you. But this brush is what I use to apply this eyeshadow as my base. It's so good. It just blends right in. It's very, very soft but incredibly dense at the tip. I have not had any hairs on this flare out, fall out, break off, nothing. And this I've had for well over a year and washed it about every, I don't know, maybe week to 2 weeks, like thoroughly washed it. After I'm done with my makeup every single day, I do take my brushes and put a little bit of the IT Cosmetics brush cleaner on it, like daily brush cleaner. So this does get daily cleansing, if you will, but I do a thorough wash on it about every week to 2 weeks. The bristles are just as nice and fine and perfect as they were when I took it out of the package when I purchased it. So, oh, I need to get myself a backup of this. I still haven't, and I really need to. So it's just a really great brush, guys. It's so good at blending in crease colors, applying a base. It's even so wide and densely packed that it would work really good as an applicator for like your lid shadow. It's that good. It's multi-use, multi-purpose. So check yourself out these brushes from this line. It's great. And this last segment we do call Don't Buy It. These are products that we absolutely could not stand. Now please take this with a grain of salt. If any of these products, you know, are great for you, work well for you, that's great. Actually, leave us a comment down below. Let us know how well they work for you. Maybe we're using them wrong, or maybe there's something about them we're missing. Please let us know that. And vice versa, if there's products here that work really, really well for us that don't work so well for you, take it with a grain of salt. This is not meant to be offensive, it's just our opinion. Now, with that being said, my first don't buy it for the month of July is something that I received in our Birchbox this month. It's the Wonder Beauty Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara, and I believe this is in the color black, although, oh, sorry, they're calling it Tarmac is the color. This stuff flaked while I was putting it on my lashes, guys. Flaked. It was so dry. The formula was so dry. I don't know if maybe it was just because it was sitting at BoxyCharm's warehouse for a while and it just dried out naturally. Like, I don't know what the deal is. I could have just gotten a bum mascara, but I have never encountered such a dry mascara formula in my entire life. It was so bad. I thought, okay, well maybe if I put a little bit of my L'Oreal Lash Paradise over top of it, which is my favorite mascara, maybe I can save it. So I did do that, and I will say it did save it for maybe an hour, but then I noticed, and mind you, my Lash Paradise is waterproof, so as soon as it dries down, it doesn't budge on me, ever. After I locked this in with the Lash Paradise, it started to smudge, like my mascara was appearing underneath my eyes. The only thing I can attest that to is this mascara. That was the only thing that was different. In addition to that, it definitely did not hold a curl. When I first put it on, after I curled my lashes kind of started to fall. So the curling that it claims to do, no. Volume, no. There was like no volume. I got all the volume that I wanted from my L'Oreal. So yeah, this is just something that I can't ever touch again. And last but not least are some eyeshadow toppers. These I bought from Amazon in a pack of 6. They are the Nice Face eyeshadow toppers, I think. Again, I'll have all of the information for you down in the description bar below. I had talked briefly about a liquid eyeshadow that I was using in a tutorial a couple weeks ago that was by She Cosmetics and I got on shophush.com. I had to get a replacement for that because it was so good and I had gone through the entire tube. Unfortunately, I could not find the exact shade that I wanted in that liquid shadow from that company, so I had to find an alternative, and that's why I purchased these ones from Amazon. When I first applied these, I tried them just straight out of the tube without thinking I was going to use them as a base for my powder shadows, which is what I tend to do. The glitter in here is chunky to begin with, so mind you, you got that problem. Then once they dry down, the glitter kind of sprinkles all over your face. Leaves your lid, isn't going to stay there. It just sprinkles all over down your cheeks. I found some on my chin, some on my nose. It just doesn't stay where the liquid eyeshadow is. The glitter just goes away, and it's true with every single shade that I got. I did get a pack of 6, like I said. I gave Emma 2 of them, and they don't have shade names, they just have shade numbers. So I have shade 13, which is like a white, shade 3, which is like a, I don't know, maybe like a tan color. It doesn't matter what shade I tried. As soon as the base dried down, the glitter disappeared and reappeared elsewhere on my face. So I have shade 11, which is like a pinky base with gold glitter, and then I also have shade 6, I think, or maybe it's 9, not sure. And that's a black base with like a gold shimmer in it. I don't understand why companies do that, or why they can't figure out how to keep the glitter where the base is once it's dry. I don't get it. So anyways, not liking these. I may try to get glitter glue, and maybe then I can use them as like eyeshadows, straight up eyeshadows. I don't know. I don't know if it's even worth it to try it with glitter glue. Anyways, my opinion, don't buy it.
So that is it for this video. We both hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to comment down below. Again, if you have any of these products, if you like them, if they work for you or not, let us know. Be sure to subscribe down below and click the little bell next to it to be notified of all of our new videos. We do post 2 beauty videos a week. One on Mondays, which is a Mom and Me day, and on Thursdays, which is either me or my mom. Be sure to give this video a like if you liked it. Be sure to connect with us on Instagram under Mom and Me Beauty, and with me under Emma_N_2004. I would like to inform you all that I have started my own Pinterest account, and that username is the same as my Instagram. So if you want to see me there, that's what it is. Be sure to share this video with your friends and family if you think they would benefit from our videos. Again, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time in our next Mom and Me video.
Bye everyone.